What's up, campers? You kind of saw in my previous video what happens when a map creator updates his map that you're using and it requires a new game save. So obviously everything was completely in disarray. So it's been about 7 hours now redoing Courtright Line so I can continue the Courtright Kansas episodes. Not quite ready to give up on those yet. I still want to play on this one. I spent about 4 hours looking at different maps. I was thinking about, moving on to a new map. I looked at some of the 4X maps, looked at a 16X map, tried to get a 16X map to load. It wouldn't load in Giants in the game. Looked at, some of those like No Man's Land where there weren't any fields. But then I was like, I want to create farms and I got to create fields. Yeah, okay. And I didn't really want to go in Giants editor and do it because frankly I haven't got that far yet. I'm still working on leveling houses and placing buildings in my Fairmont map. So I spent about 7 hours recreating Kortrite, Kansas on Courtright Line 4X. So I'm going to give you a little tour because I changed a lot of things. Frankly, my farm, it's a little bit different, but we're going to go out here to the PDA and I'll show you. So we were here. I cleared off this area. Ernie was here. I did recreate this farm somewhat. There's a house, a cow barn, and a couple sheds. No equipment in this location. That was the guy that originally traded all of this for us on a swap for all this. So he still owns all that. This guy down here is John Deere farmer. He owns all of this. And there is a new farmer. I moved the, well, let's see if I can get in there. Why do you keep, yeah. So this was the Case farmer who was down here. I moved him to here, which is where I had the co-op and agri-services. And he owns all of this for the most part, and this part down here. So he owns kind of a east side of town, northeast side of town. My farmer up here, I recreated him a little bit different, but pretty much the same. But he owns all this up here, as well as these right through here. So I moved my farm here. I was originally going to try and get in here, and I'll show you here in a second, but I own all these down here, these up here, this and this one, and that one, and 26. So I own kind of that part right there. So let me turn on flight here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this area right here, you can see it right above 51. I keep forgetting. I move my mouse around and I don't think you guys can see my mouse because I'm looking on the video recording and I don't see the mouse moving. So, but right above where my little cursor is down there, this timber area. I can't even see me pointing to the screen. But that's this timber area. There's my farm area to the right. Right here. Here's town. So this is the timber area. So what I did do, what I didn't like about this map is the town was one way in, one way out. So I created a dirt road along this right of way going out to the road. So there's another way in and out of town. I was going to put my farm in here because it's not farm ground. But there's no way to get a road to it. What I don't like about Courtright Line 4X is they've got all the fields divided by ditches and trees. So like there is no way to get into here unless I was to draw a road down the field, and then that takes up the field. See, and they're just like some of these fields, you can't even, how do you even get to them? I mean, like this field here, 26, you know, you can't really get to it. There's a kind of right of way, but he put trees in all the right of ways. So there's, you know, I was going to put another road through here, but train tracks go there, and I really couldn't get anything into there. Thought about making a railroad crossing diagonal and then taking the road out that way, but I didn't do it. I didn't change much in the town. I added a restaurant in the upper here, a hilltop restaurant. I added a water tower. I didn't put a park in there. I didn't replace the park. I did put houses back in along the road there. I put some houses in there. I did not put very many houses in here. I put a few, but pretty much the same. I have to go back and look, but I don't believe this was here. I think they changed it out with something else. I put the coffee shop in here. The gas station is still down there on the end where it was originally, in the John Deere dealer strip right across the street. Didn't change anything with that. The farmers market is still over there. So here's a good look at the farm. I found some new houses. FS 25, I think, is where I found them, and a lot of new vehicles, so that was kind of cool. I got new trucks. So we moved the coffee factory closer to town, and we added another greenhouse, so that hadn't changed. I put our 2 gardens down here, big hay barn up there, our fertilizer shed, sheep, chickens. I changed the sheds, so I got the shed that I originally used up here, and the shed that I used on previous map where Grandpa Walter was. I'm using the same cow barn. I got a little equipment shed over there. I got a seed factory. I got the fertilizer storage, bulk storage there. I think that's about it. Staff silo, TMR mixer. Not much changed with the farms. I just changed out the sheds a little bit. Yeah. So like I said, not much changed here in town other than adding the coffee shop. I do have a police truck and a fire truck. Same fire truck, but I found a really cool police cruiser, Explorer. It's not marked with Elm Creek or some other place, just says police interceptor on it, so that was kind of cool. So yeah, so you know, it's now going to be interesting because now I'm going to have to bring everything around. I can go straight down my little dirt road there and into the dairy and hit the grain elevators. So yeah, not much change there. So what I did change, okay, so gas station's there, John Deere dealer's there. Oh, I don't have any John Deere tractors. I'll have to go fix that. I forgot to put tractors in. I didn't finish. County yard is still here. This is the co-op. They're got kind of a maintenance shed now. Fertilizer, little cell point, couple cell points. I might add a few things. Agri Services, which is the Fent, and AgriVision, which is the Fent Massey dealer, Kinsey, is now, that's all it is. It isn't all the other stuff. So I'm going to have to add the sprayers and the fertilizer vehicles that the co-op had. I've got to do that yet. But yeah, the ag dealer, and he's going to have trucks. I'm going to put some big trucks. He's going to also deal in semis and grain trucks and stuff. So that's kind of, they're going to be their function. Case dealer is still the same. Nothing changed there. I did level the hill out, so a little better. Oil mill's still there. I got to put some Kubota stuff out yet. Gas station's still there. And this empty spot that I can't do anything. One of the things if you're creating a map, make it so that people can put stuff inside the city stuff, because I can't put anything in this spot. I've tried to put stuff in here. Like I wanted to put the Kubota dealer in here because it was a nice pre-made spot. Didn't work. So yeah. And of course this is all the same. Oh, this is that international, or the Case farmer. I don't have much out there. I just feed tractors out there for looks. Cattle, beef operation. So yeah, it's got stuff in the shed, but yeah. Did have found some new houses, so that was cool. So yeah. Speaking of new houses, I gotta show you my house. This is pretty cool. So it's got a nice big garage over here. There's two possible front doors, however you want to do it. I did it this way. This is my front door. This is the garage door. Oops. Front door. Comes into the kitchen, dining area, which is pretty cool. Little hallway. Got a little game room. Bathroom. And I like the detail he did in this. He, she, they. I mean, towels, toilet paper. You know, it's pretty cool. Paintings. Even the mirror. Although you can't, doesn't reflect, but it's still an accurate picture of what you would see. You get in the kitchen. Yeah, I mean, he's got cutting boards. You know, I mean, he did a good job with it. I mean, look at this. You know, this is fantastic. Coffee maker with coffee cups, bag of sugar. You know, it's got some kind of like a sandwich press, crock pot, microwave, tricks. I mean, he did a really good job with this. And it goes out to the garage. Like I said, big garage. So this is Snake Bizzle. Snake Bizzle's a modder who does a lot of buildings and vehicles. So yeah, Snake Bizzle. kudos to you, buddy. I'm assuming Snake Bizzle is a he. I'm not guaranteeing anything. Then you come back over here. You got the office. I mean, look at the detail. You got a painting in here. Another painting, a bookshelf with books. You got a blue screen behind this computer where it looks like they're doing something in Blender. I mean, even the computer's got RGB fans on it. And he's got Blender open here. The keyboard. I mean, it looks just like my Razer keyboard. It's almost the same mouse. Then you got the living room. You know, looks like YouTube, Netflix up on the screen. I mean, this is, I mean, fantastic job. I mean, even details like putting coats on the coat rack. I mean, come on. This is phenomenal. So then we go down the hall back here. The triggers are a little off, but the laundry room, I mean, look at the laundry room. Folded shirts, stuff hung up. I mean, this is fantastic. I got quite a few Snake Bizzle houses on that I downloaded. Again, another bathroom, details, just phenomenal details. Bedroom, a little piano. I mean, even look at this. The notes. He's got notes. Music notes. Another bedroom. I'm going to say this is a boy's room. I could be a girl's room, but based on the photo, boy's room. I mean, I guess it could be a girl's room, but we'll go there. Master bedroom. I love this master bedroom. He's got a big gun room, not closed in, but safe, and a big rack, big old comforter, Netflix again, paintings. Look at the size of this bathroom. I mean, holy crap. I mean, look at this. You got, I think it's air freshener, autumn, I don't know, oral mouth rinse, brush, you know, towels. And then you go into the closet where you change clothes. Again, got clothes in here. Detail is just fantastic. So then if you want to go out on the back deck, he did a real good job with the back deck. Now the fence I put in, but you know, he's got, this was dirt. I put this in, this rock stone, so that's me. But he got a hot tub, lounge chairs, a little barbecue area, a couple of big grills. Maybe this is a smoker. Then we got a kebab sitting out here. So Snake Bizzle, awesome job on the house, buddy. Yeah, so then you can go out the side door and it'll turn the light on. Side door out the other side. So this could be a front door, or the other side could be a front door. I mean, either way, kind of depends on how you. I put the other side as the front because the air conditioning unit is on this side, and normally your air conditioning unit is on the front of the house. But I mean, he's got hanging planters. You know, I mean, fantastic job. Satellite dish on the roof. So that's it. So I'm gonna go fix a few of these things and get started on the role play. On the other map, I was in September, so I'm about a month behind, so I might speed it up a month, but I might just leave it as August. Just pick up from August. So, thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. We'll see you later.